Hey, do you think the kids will notice that we're clones?
No, of course not.
Really? I mean, besides for our weapons, our masks, we look exactly the same.
You know what? I think you might be right.
See? But do you think the kids will notice? Do you think that they'll buy both of us? I mean, we are pretty cool, but you were kind of weird in the movie.
Yeah, you were corrupted by a freaking snake monster.
True. But at least I did something. You didn't really set up the plot. Unlike old Parker, you weren't really cool, and all you did is calm down a bear and a bird.
Your subtlety speaks volumes.
Really? I'm the leader of this team, and you look exactly like me.
Well, I have a different color scheme.
Yes, but we have exactly the same pieces besides our mask and our weapons. So that begs the question, do you think the kids will notice?
No. That was in 2002. It's 2018 now. They'll never notice.
I think you're right. Well, at least we got away with that one. No, seriously. Don't notice, kids. We're totally not clones. I mean, it's not like this is Star Wars.
Hey, Tahu, look over there.
Wait, what? No!
Hey everyone, Rajot2 here, and welcome back to another LEGO set review. This time I'm reviewing Tahu Nuva. So let's get right into it. So this is Tahu Nuva, which is the newer version of Tahu. Came out in 2002, and it was the upgraded version of Tahu Mata. So let's get and start reviewing him. First off, the comparisons. Here we have Tahu Mata. So here's Tahu Mata. As you can see, he's a lot skinnier. He has one weapon, and he looks a bit more less serious. This Tahu, however, looks like a much wiser, smarter version of this Tahu. He looks older, even though it's really just the mask and the extra armor. So, comparing their backs, as you can see, they have Tahu Nuva has 2 arm swinging functions, and Tahu Mata has 1. And he has this weird hand thing, and Tahu Nuva has 2 actual hands. Alright, so let's stop comparing Tahu Nuva to Tahu Mata and compare Tahu Nuva to Tahu Nuva. And here we go. So, first off, you'll notice Tahu Nuva has added one more color to Tahu's color scheme, that being silver. Here we have the introduction of silver armor, which will basically continue on to the end of Bionicle. Here we have the incredibly useful for mocking Nuva shoulder pieces, and we have the Nuva chest plate. And we have Tahu's new fire swords. They're of course in silver, but still have that fiery look to them, carried over from Tahu Mata's sword, as you can tell. You can also see the new leg piece. So while Tahu does retain his old arm pieces, but reversed, he has a new leg piece. that's it. It's bulkier and it kind of looks better. It has a lot of uses. Now let's turn to, and also he still has his orangish, pinkish eye color. So when you shine light through it, it'll glow. And turning him around once again, you'll notice this pin, which could have been used to add another gear here to stop this from moving, I believe. Okay, so another thing with this set is that Tahu has dual functionality. So what you need to do is take his fire swords off him, put his fire swords here, put his foot there. This is what the Tahu 2015 tried to mimic. And here we go, Tahu in his lava surfing board. But you have to turn his head to make it even look like he's surfing. This also takes away his weapons, so he can't use them. Now let's put this here. Also, if you want to know what it looks like, here he is in how the Tahu Nuva would hold a bunch of their weapons later. Kind of like this. Kind of making him look flatter in his hands. Just a little less motion out to the side, but plenty of inside motion. So that's what that looks. Alright, now we're gonna get to the cons. Big con is his articulation. While he definitely has an improved articulation from Tahu Mata, Tahu Nuva, doesn't really have much articulation anywhere else. He has one in each foot, one in each leg, 0 whatever this is. He has technically 2 in his arms, but that's if you count his shoulder as one of his arm pieces. So he has 1 in the shoulder, 1 in the arm, 1 in the hand, 0 in the neck, so he can't turn his head. And while he does have the gear function, some might say that reduces friction and makes it harder to do stuff like stop motions or taking photos. Though here you can press on this to tighten up the friction, as you can see, and it won't really move and jerk around that much. But some may say it's a con. Also, it makes it so shoulder movement is only this and this, not out, and like later sets in the using CCBS or the Unica build would. Alright, so what else can I talk about that's a pro or a con? I'd say a pro is silver weapons. Now his weapons are silver, kind of like real weapons. You can do a lot with these because he has movement in his hands, which is pretty nice. But there is one massive con I'm gonna mention in 2 videos because it regards 2 characters. Tahu and Nuva are the only 2 clone sets. While Nuva's arms are reversed compared to Tahu's, they both have 2 swords. They both use mostly this. Besides for their mask and weapons, they use exactly the same pieces in exactly the same way, and they both have the same function. And while their eye stop pieces is different colors, still the same piece. Their build is virtually the same, and these are clone sets, unfortunately. That is the biggest con, the largest con I can think about for Tahu. He's a clone of Liwa and vice versa. So, take with that what you will. But if you got Liwa, the only thing you're gonna get is the more famous Tahu if you get Tahu and you already have Liwa. Or if you just don't, okay. So that's it for Tahu Nuva. This is Rajo2 signing out. See you guys for another LEGO set review. Bye.